On today's video, we're going to talk about something that affects everybody in the nightlife security industry, and that's foot fatigue. I'm going to bring along some special guests, so stick around and let's get into it. Hello everybody, my name is Perry. I'm a nightlife security professional, as well as director of security at a large Phoenix nightclub. Here at BouncerTips, we talk about tips, tricks, and we talk about the tools that we use here in the nightlife security industry. If this is the type of content that you're interested in, please consider hitting that subscribe button. Also, make sure you hit that little notification bell so you get updates of future content. Now here at BouncerTips, I really do enjoy interacting with the people that subscribe to my channel. So if you do hit that subscribe button, leave a little note in the comments section letting me know that you subscribed so I can welcome you personally to the channel. In a previous video, I talked about the pros and cons of working in the nightlife security industry. If you haven't seen that video, you can click this link right here. And one of the biggest negatives I called out was the adverse effects on your body. You see, standing around as much as bouncers do, it really takes a toll on your body. And over the years, it can have an accumulated effect, and it can affect other areas such as your feet, your knees, your hips, everywhere in your body. So I wanted to talk a little bit about proper foot health today so we can maybe eliminate some of those problems that you may have in the future. And to do that, I've asked some of my friends at Healthy Feet Podiatry to help me along and answer some questions that we all have in the nightlife security industry on how we can have better foot health. I came across these doctors' videos as I was looking for some answers to some foot issues that I was having. And when I did, I thought, you know what, let's reach out to them and see if they'd be interested in working with me and answering some questions to help you guys out to figure out what we can do to have better foot health. So they were kind enough to answer some of my questions that I had, and I wanted to share with you what some of the responses were to my questions. So let's get into it. So I asked Dr. Brett Brennan, what are some of the long-term effects of standing around on your feet for several hours a night on hard surfaces throughout a bouncing career?
So yeah, that's a good question. Actually, the reality is for the very small percentage of people that have a perfectly aligned foot, standing all day as a bouncer wouldn't actually cause any issues long-term to any parts of the foot. However, the reality is most people don't have a perfectly aligned foot, and with those joints functioning slightly out of alignment, the risk for long-term arthritis with standing for long periods of time as a bouncer is a real risk. Short-term tendinitis and things like that, which are transient conditions, could also present themselves. But really the only long-term risk we'd be looking at is arthritic conditions of the foot and ankle joints.
That's very interesting. I actually think I have some alignment issues. So Dr. Gyro Cruz, what symptoms should bouncers be on the lookout for before situations become too serious?
Symptoms you need to look out for any kind of long-term standing, especially if it's on concrete or hardwood floors, is pain in the heel. That's usually the first to happen. Heel pain is very common. We see that in our office quite a bit. In fact, almost every one of our new patients is heel pain. So that's something to look out for first. The secondary pain you're going to look out for is knee pain, hip pain, back pain, shoulder pain, neck pain, because unfortunately, your feet are connected to the rest of your body. So if your feet are not in a perfect alignment and they're falling or your arches are falling, then you're going to cause problems for all the joints above that. So again, heel pain is the first one that you want to keep an eye out for. And then the rest is the big joints coming up the body, the knees, the hips, the back, shoulder, and neck.
Now, if you're having those type of issues, which I am, you'll want to go see a podiatrist. Don't be too proud. So Dr. Ben Winn, what type of shoes would you recommend bouncers be wearing when doing their job?
Hey guys, how's it going? This is Dr. Ben. We get this question a lot too. What shoes should I wear at work? And the answer to that is wear whatever is comfortable, okay? Make sure your shoe is built for whatever your job demands. If your job demands that you stay on your feet for 6, 7, 8 hours at a time, again, make sure they're comfortable. A lot of people will try to fit into like dress shoes that aren't comfortable just for sake of looking good. That's the worst thing you can do. One of the things a lot of my patients will come in for is actually custom orthotics. Make sure if you do have to wear like a dress shoe, stick a custom orthotic in there and it'll make it feel comfortable. If you have any questions, go see a local podiatrist, and we're here to help you any way we can.
So Dr. Todd Brennan, what are some things bouncers can do to minimize pain from foot fatigue?
So there's two things that can be done to help actually prevent foot fatigue. The first is custom orthotics, something that are made to slide into your shoes to give you the customized arch support and the heel support. They help to let your foot function more efficiently and help to therefore reduce those pains in your feet. The second is compression stocking, something that I do recommend for people who stand all day, such as bouncers. What it does is it gives them more compression and stability to their feet to decrease swelling, which therefore helps their feet feel better. Swelling can cause pain to the feet, so wearing compression stockings in conjunction with an orthotic can go a long way in helping prevent foot pain and fatigue.
Dr. Brennan briefly talked about custom insoles. My question for you, Dr. Winn, is do the store-bought insoles that you get at Walgreens, Walmart, any of those locations, do those help you or actually do more harm to the foot?
So we get this question a lot, whether over-the-counter orthotics, the kind you get from Walgreens or Walmart, if they're as effective as the custom orthotics that you get from a doctor's office. My answer to that is absolutely not. The reason being is the orthotics that you get from the store, a lot of times they're soft and flimsy. All they provide really is some cushion, but no support really. The custom orthotics that you get in a doctor's office, they're like these. They're custom molded to your foot in a neutral position. And the whole goal of that is to control the motion in your foot. And then also you want to support your arch and you want to stabilize it and distribute all the weight across your foot evenly. So there's no way for a over-the-counter orthotic to do that. These are a lot sturdier, they'll last a lot longer, they support your arch and they support your weight a lot better. So if you find yourself having a lot of pain in your feet or just generalized fatigue throughout the day, more than likely you need custom orthotics.
I've been using some store-bought ones, and that's probably why they haven't been that effective with me. I'm definitely going to see you guys for some custom insoles. Dr. Krawetz, I'm trying to lead a healthier lifestyle. Is there any supplements or food items you would recommend to add to our diet to help promote proper foot health?
Hey, Dr. Leo Krawetz, Healthy Feet Podiatry. As far as supplements for good foot health, anti-inflammatories that are natural are great, like Zyflamen, Zyflamen. D2 Zyflamen twice daily is great for inflammation, especially if you're standing on your feet all day. The other supplement I like is anything with curcumin in there. Curcumin is the pure form of turmeric, and the one that I like to use, and I use it personally, 1 pill a day, is Curamed, 750 milligrams. And you can buy these at any of the vitamin stores or in the health food stores. So Curamed, 750 milligrams each day, and 2 Zyflamen each day are great anti-inflammatories, and they're also great preventative measures for keeping your feet from being inflamed at the end of the day after standing on your feet all day.
That's great information, guys, and I really do appreciate the help. If the people are suffering from foot issues in the Florida area, how can they get a hold of you?
So for people in our area who are bouncers that need to get a hold of us, you can call any one of our offices. We have 4 locations. I believe we're going to post them, if not on this slide somewhere, but the next slide. Feel free to give us a call. We do offer same-day appointments to help you if you have any foot or ankle problems. Thanks again for the opportunity, Perry, and we look forward to helping you guys in the future.
Now, I hope you found that information helpful. I know I did. If you're having foot issues, don't be too proud. Make sure you get checked out by a podiatrist. In the meantime, if you're interested, make sure you hit the subscribe button for the doctors. Don't forget to hit my subscribe button. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram. And you've just been taken beyond the ropes. Have a great day.